So imagine, ain't nothing but a gangster party, but you Batman and you crash gangster parties. Yeah, get some. And you whooping they ass extra cause you was expecting Snoop Dogg and Tupac Shakur. Now he run away and get approached by someone he thinks is you, but he bulletproof. He got a prosthetic and a smoke machine. Then he hop in the whip and skedaddle, but dude jump on the car and he throw him off, and instead of taking this opportunity to flee, he try and run him over, miss, and go out the window into a new building. Damn, rapper jewelry. You see the culprit but don't find him. Now this dude with the greasy hair is talking smack about you, but right now you billionaire playboy philanthropist Bruce Wayne, but you still getting your Batman on. You inspecting a windshield glass. So now you at this party getting your Playboy on, and these two chicks is on you. She asking you about marriage.
Never say the M word in front of Bruce.
I heard that very differently the first time. Then here she come with no pupils cause the artist was just lazy. She over here looking like the other mother, and she come throw a drink in your face cause you tooted and booted, and this hating ass pull up dry hating talking about one of your exes. You walk into your room cause you is exhausted from being that smooth, and now you missing your parents. You flash back to being young. You see this fire redhead and she talking to her mother's grave, and you think she talking to you, and now y'all bonding over dead parents. You tell her about the value made to your parents, but you don't say what it is. Her name Andrea, and she skedaddle in the Barbie mobile. So now we flash to year 1, and you Batman in the burglary fit and the YN mask doing gymnastics. You whoop they ass, but they got the shotty for your body, and then he try and skedaddle in Noir Optimus Prime, but you follow. You get to the front with the high waters and a hammer, and now you got spike balls that hit the tire. It skid towards the wall and you get away. Now you dress like Ryu doing karate, talking to your butler about your exploits, and you like they wasn't scared enough. And that's when Shorty pull up on you like, why you ain't called me? And you like, cause I was busy. Then she hit you with the shoulder throw, and now you turned on. Flash forward to now when your butler is like, they out here drunk, bruh. Now these thugs is out here going somewhere, and he must be the boss. He look like Satchmo. They go to homie's grave that died earlier, and he hearing voices. That's when Ghost Man pull up again and chase bro. He fitting to fight though, but fake Shredder ain't no joke, and he like a smoke snail. Dude is scared to death, and he falls into an open grave, and then he get crushed by an angel, and they mistake Ghost Man for you. Now he reading about the death with the liver spot hands and the oxygen mask. Meanwhile, he trying to convince Commissioner, listen here, Shade, that it's you. They put out the bat signal, but you busy getting your detective on, and you stop by your parents' grave and run into your old John from back in the day, and you run away. She look at the grave and realize that you Batman immediately. Now she on a date with old scumbag here thinking about you, and you spying on them, and now you reminiscing back to that time you took Shorty to the World's Fair. Y'all had a good time, and she wanted you to meet her dad, and you like, I'm with it, cause that thing is thinking. So you go see fake J. Jonah Jameson, and you meet the younger version of old scumbag. Dork. Now while you there, some gangster pull up being disrespectful and talk to her dad, and you don't like that. Y'all go outside and this guy is getting bullied by the Happy Days gang, and you go deal with them. They get on their motorcycles and you punch one of them off, but then the other one gets you and they get away with the money. She tries to help you, but you got an attitude. Now you in the crib sulking cause you lost the fight in front of your girl, and now you like, I can't have a girl and be Batman. I gotta pick one. She calling you and you not answering, so now you at your parents' grave talking to them about maybe not being Batman cause you in love, but you also made a promise to them to punish the wicked, and she pull up like, baby, I'm here. Now you in the present in the rain. That's when old sleazeball here get picked up by this old gangster with the oxygen tank. He getting so worked up he gotta take a hit. He thinks you after him. Meanwhile, you doing your research on the situation and you find a name to question. Now you in a crib looking like a spatula. You peep the photos in there, and that's when you see your ex's father in one and have a flashback to proposing to his daughter, and as soon as you did, the bats was like, nah, y'all drop her back at her crib, and her pop seemed to be in some trouble, and you not sure what's happening, but you don't like it. Next day, she leave you a letter with the engagement ring talking about she left with her pops and that she was too young. Now you like, F that. I'm finna Batman for the first time ever. Fast forward to the present. Now Oxygen Tank Man is walking through the Bioshock Last Rocketeer setup to go meet the Joker. Can't have a Batman movie without him, huh? He throw him on the roller coaster and drive him to the hideout. out. He over there talking to robots and telling bad jokes. Somebody need to tell him he not that funny. Now Oxygen Tank Man is like, yo, Batman is killing the guys and I'm probably next. Kill him for me and I'll pay you. He obliges, and that's when you pull up on Shorty with the photo with her pops and the gangsters and ask questions, but she not giving no answers, and she knows it's you. You ain't fooling nobody. You leave and she start crying. Now Phantasm Shredder Man is going to kill Oxygen Tank Man, but he dead already because the Joker killed him, and now he got evidence that you is not the killer. He blow the place and you chase dude down, and now y'all fighting. That's when the cops trying to arrest you. Now they shooting at you, all the violence you do for this city, and this is thanks you get. They chasing you down and almost blow you up, and now you bleeding your own blood. They find you and you trick them with your cape and cowl and skedaddle, but they on to you. Who authorized this? Shorty pull up with the assist though and take you back to your mansion. That's when she tells you what happened the night she disappeared on you. She got back to the crib and the gangsters had her dad under pressure. He owed them money and he had until the next day to pay it, but he can't, so he tells her they gotta skedaddle or they'll both be dead. So they went on a run in Europe until they made the money back, but the gangsters still wasn't satisfied. So that's when you figure out that Phantasm Shredder is her father, so he gotta go down. Then you hit that. You was missing that old thing. Now you don't know if you want a Batman no more. That vagina is kryptonite to your alter ego. That's when you look at the old photos of the gangsters, and this one looks an awful lot like the Joker. That's when you realize he was down with the old gangsters. He pull up on old sleazeball and tell him that Batman didn't kill those people. He thinks it's him, but it's likely not. That's when your ex calls him and cancels lunch with him, but she don't tell him why. Then the Joker get his Joker on, and now he in the hospital laughing hysterically. Soon as he about to get some rest, you pull up asking questions about why the Joker pulled up on him, and he tells you because he helped them get out of town, but then he needed money for his campaign years later, so he sold them out to the mob. That's when you head to her crib, snoop around, and the Joker calls you there. Then he try and kill you, but nope. That's when she flashes back to going home in Europe and seeing the Joker before he was the Joker. He was the one that killed her pops after he paid the debt back. So guess who Shredder is? It's her. She pull up on him, but he knows it's her, so he hit her with some acid and put hands on her, but she could fight. So she start beating his ass, but he get away and skedaddle out a window. Now she gotta track him down. He finna use this fan to chop her up, and that's when you pull up and save her with your motorcycle. You trying to tell her chill, and she like, F that. They took everything from me. We coulda got married, plus my father dead. Then she ninja vanished while you track the Joker down. He hit you with a building, and now it looked like a Godzilla fight. You stop these planes and he run off, but he finna blow the place up, so he skedaddle in a jetpack, but you catch up to his dumb ass. He like, man, stop bugging. Let's get out of here before it explodes, but you like, nah, cause you even crazier than he is. And that's when Shorty pull up again, and you like, baby, this place is finna explode. You gotta go, and she like, nah, son, if I dies, I dies. And he start laughing, and she ninja vanish with him. And then you fall into a water slide. Whee! Now you back at the Batcave cause you missed your boo thing, but your butler is like, man, chill out. She was wildin', and that's when you find something that belonged to her that she probably left for you. She survived, and he think he got a chance, but she too sad. Y'all both sad, but at least you got Batman and to look forward to. When I'm alone on patrol, sometimes I think about her. Man, a life with my lady, bruh, I think I prefer. I gave a ring to her, I was thinking for sure. But we never got married though, I think if we were, it would be cool to have a wife and maybe some kids. I be thinking about that shit when I be breaking the ribs of a petty thug. I know he like that I chill, I ain't gon' kill him, just go leave him with a hospital bill. Now I'm sad, thinking about my better half. Then she came back to me in a shredder mask. Almost had to whoop her ass in that shredder mask. We both whipped Joker ass, then he laughed, I need a hug.